Okay, I don't know what kind of start this is. Started with Eden's Blessing, which gave us an extra item, which is Spoon Better, and we have Crooked Penny. Okay, let's make this a gambling run. I'm a little excited for this, but I'm also excited for this right here, which is, oh, there you go, OBS, the comment that I picked out. This one's from Monkey O Plays. I like the name and also the profile picture. I love this guy's stories. Just hearing about how he is in life is amazing. I don't know about that. My life's relatively boring. But if you're enjoying, then, well, I guess that's good enough for me. I mean, I just try to give a little bit of not really to fill dead air space, because it's kind of easy to talk about your life. Like, you know, waking up and exercising, getting back in the groove of things. Maybe I'm trying to be a little more inspired. Well, we don't need telepathy for dummies because we already have homing. And we got a penny. Okay, you know what? Either way, whether or not it rolled, it was definitely worth it. Because if we failed the roll, we got the penny, which we did. If we didn't fail the roll, then we would have gotten 2 or 3 for Bookworm, which also would have been good. And you know what? I'm happy with either outcome. Now, sitting here thinking, our damage definitely needs work. Looking at our stats here. Our movement speed is actually good. We have homing, which helps with the tier efficiency, because it doesn't matter how much damage you have. If you can't hit the target, it's going to be useless. And speaking of useless, one of the major, well, not really useless, one of the major points that I try to use the Crooked Penny in is actually the shop. And look at that, it paid out. Woo-wee. We get Sackhead, which gives us a sack, a couple of consumable charges, and yeah, I think we're really sitting pretty so far. Take the death card in here. Just go ahead and use it just to get rid of the little fly there. And generally, you don't want to be shooting a charging enemy because they love either speeding up or just going crazy. But with Fruity Plum here, you can actually control her a little bit. Just a little bit. Honestly, you probably shouldn't be shooting at her at all. I know there's people out there that can, you know, control her bouncing around and keep her basically on one side of the map. But I think with our fire rate right now, we can't really do that. Oh, you just had to tag me once more. And you know what? The shot speed down probably wouldn't be very good for this, but I'm gonna take it anyway because I want the HP up. And you know what? Let's also try to find our secret room, which I think is actually going to be north of here. It could either be north or south. I'm gonna have to confirm. Am I going up here? Yeah, I think it's going to be north. Okay, we got one bomb, one chance, one opportunity, and we succeeded. All right. Now our key. I haven't seen our key in just like a little bit, and I'm gonna actually pop it on the next floor. I'm not gonna do a super long run because I want to go for an extra devil deal and see what we can get. And maybe we can also get something really nice in the item rooms as well. But, you know, with our key, it's one of those strategical kind of things. You know, do you pop it early? Do you pop it late? I mean, I prefer popping it early so that way you can get a little bit of a better lead for the rest of your run. But popping it late, it doesn't really appeal to me. Kind of the same. Unless if you're already really struggling, like you get down to depths 1 or 2 and then you need extra items and stuff like that. But, well, that was kind of garbage. But, popping it early here just helps you in the early game a little bit. Try not to get hit by these mega leapers whenever they do one of those where they just kind of propel themselves. I don't know how they do it. Maybe they like have some form of gas fuel where they clench their cheeks and propel themselves forward or something. I don't know. But I guess the question I can ask for if anybody's new here, or for anybody returning, and well, generally anybody, is when do you ever plan to use R key? I know everybody has a little bit of a controversial opinion. Well, controversial in the gaming sphere, that is. And you need to stop spawning grubs, sir. This is getting a little out of hand. Because we're not able to actually attack Sloth. There we go. And he's almost down. Oh, thank you for taking out that rock. I mean, I'll touch Bob's head for the Bob's transformation, which I don't think it does anything. We do have a tinted rock here. And it gave us small rock, which is going to lower our movement speed, but give us a little bit of a damage up. Which I'm okay with that. Our movement speed was kind of good to start with. I mean, we're now below 1, which is still pretty good here on the early game. Okay, we got plenty of keys. What else are we looking for this run? Honestly, I would love to get Trisagion. Trisagion would be really, really nice. Just because of our lower shot speed, and we have homing. Trisagion homing is just a fantastic combo. Which, if you're learning this game, definitely seeing what kind of combos you can get away with, and what kind of synergies, would definitely benefit your runs by a large margin. Because, well, any returning viewer knows that I absolutely love soy milk. Which, you know, for the most part, really destroys your damage, which you would think would destroy your DPS. However, if you get some form of tier effect, then it's just that much better. And we get Jello and Eye the Occult, which kind of destroys homing. You know what? I'm going to reject this. I don't think that's good enough. We can go for something a little better. You got to know your self-worth. It's like, come on, Satan. You gotta, if you're gonna tempt me, at least tempt me with something good. I mean, not that those items weren't good, because they were. It's just they're not good for our build. You know, Eye of the Occult, you can move, yeah, let's go ahead and pop the R key. With Eye of the Occult, you can move the, your tiers around, but it kind of destroys homing a little bit, because your tiers don't really go home to the enemy at all. Well, I can't really say at all. They do a little bit. And we're at basement 1. Excuse me? Oh yeah, that's right, because it wasn't a forget me now. It was an R key. Come on, brain. You big dummy. Well, now we can actually look inside of here, and we get Birthright. Okay, well, my poor little donation machine is getting knocked down ever so much. Let's go ahead and buy that and bring it up here. Okay. Card reading's pretty good. I think that's probably the best option out of the other two that were there, or from the other two that were there. But yeah, early R key, I think it's kind of a better use than a late R key, unless, like I said earlier, if you're like struggling down in the basement, well, not basement, but the depths where you fight Mother, then is probably a good use of R key. Wait, where did Peep come from? Wait, did I just find a new synergy? Did Eden's Blessing give us an item? Since we used R key and it's essentially a quote-unquote new run. I think it did. Wow, I never, you know, sometimes we find things on this channel, you know. I never would have thought that would have happened. Because I don't remember picking up Peep or Pop, the eyeball that's floating around. Huh. Well, if we manage to get another R key, which could happen through the use of a death certificate, then I'll definitely test it again. Wow. Can't believe I guess that can be the thumbnail and the title. New synergy? Question mark? Well, not to be super clickbaity. I don't really like doing that. I was talking to my brother and he was like, yeah, you need to start beef. You need to start doing this. You need to do that. I'm like, it's not really my thing. Pisces increases our fire rate. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought that an early arcade would have led to this? I think this run is going much better than the last one. Just a general feeling. I say that as I get a button that gives me enemies. Hey, sometimes buttons give items. It's rare, but they do. I think it's like a 0.5% chance. And Keeper Sack as well. Don't mind if I do. As you probably saw from the item description there, but spending money actually increases our stats now. Thanks to Keeper Sack. So the shops are going to be definitely a target for us. So let's continue on here. And we do find the boss room relatively quickly. I'm kind of happy about that. And we get our soul heart. Alright, well. Time for another double deal. Okay, let's see what we get from it this time. Hopefully... what am I thinking? What am I thinking? What would I want from the double deal? I mean, guppy items are always nice. And we get another tears up. Ooh-wee. I'm loving it. A quarter. Well, the quarter is good in the sense that, well, we can turn it into stats. They're not going to be very big stats, but you know what? I'm going to take it. And with that, I should go back and do a full clear. And with that, I think I'm going to go all path. Get that extra item from the mirror dimension. Ah, what a good start. Hope everybody's been enjoying their Friday. Mystery item. It's Mom's Razor. Okay. Not too bad. But yeah, hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. Today's the pizza day for me, but since I've been basically going on a diet, I've been very limiting how much I eat and getting back into exercise, which, you know, is whenever I get thinking about something, I do a lot of research. I mean, like watching hundreds of hours of whatever it is that I'm researching. And I did so on like dietary needs and nutrition and exercise and stuff like that. And I did find that there was like 3 different methods that people use for their weight losses. You have your recomposition, which you don't have to do them in any specific order. It's just these are just certain ways that people try to lose weight and whatnot. But the recomposition phase is basically just your average what you think people do, which they kind of still, I mean, I probably won't give a good explanation on it, but this is how I viewed it. I don't think it'll be there. Recomposition phase, which is basically developing good habits, you know, eating correctly, even though you're still eating that pizza, you're still eating a little unhealthy, quote unquote unhealthy, but you're developing good habits. And then you would go into either a bulking or do we want chaos? Sure, we'll take chaos. No. You know what? Sure, give me the fear shot as well. It's also a tears up. All right, and I will come back to that in a second. But I'm gonna finish the floor out and use my money in the mirror dimension for the reroll machine, since we have one on this one. The shop in this floor has a reroll pedestal, and if you go in the mirror dimension, that shop will also have a reroll pedestal. So it's a good target if you don't have a lot of money to reroll like we do now. Then you can just bomb it and reroll into some items. But with chaos, the shops are going to get a lot more interesting because every item pool is now mushed together. And alright, we get ourselves plenty of soul hearts here. Book of Shadows, that is just so good. And more soul hearts. I don't really feel like taking pills, because I kind of want to hold on to all the stats that we can right now. But anyway, as I was saying about the whole weight loss thing, we need to go back and get the fire. Well, this floor is going to take a little long. Good thing I got something prepared to talk about this time. But yeah, the other 2 phases would be bulking and cutting. Cutting being you basically reduce the amount of caloric intake that you have, but you still try to maintain your overall body, your maintenance, like the amount of calories it takes for you to maintain your body weight, essentially. But you cut out like all fats, and you essentially become a herbivore, from what I saw. I mean, I'm doing a very poor explanation here, so if you want a more in-depth explanation of what these methods are, then I would definitely recommend Googling it. You know, the first couple of Sure, we can go with that, just so that way we know where it's at. Okay, that's where the secret room is at. That's good to know. And then bulking is essentially you just eat a crap ton of food while working out. Well, you'd still want to eat healthy foods, but you really uptake the amount of... Ooh, that gives us a movement speed upgrade. You really uptake the amount of protein and fats that you eat. I mean, good fats, not you just sitting there with a spoon with a bucket of lard or something like that. I'm talking like avocado fats and, you know, your more natural from steaks fat kind of stuff. Ooh, thank you, Stackhead. Man, that early Crooked Penny play is definitely paying dividends. No, we don't need mom's locket. And also with the whole weight loss thing, you also need to pay attention to like what kind of exercises you're doing, because not all exercises are even. I mean, generally exercises are better. If you're doing exercise, it's better than not doing them. There we go. Thank you, Book of Shadows. Let me get Brimstone. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a Chaos run if you didn't get Brimstone. Or something similar. Man, are we going to have such a good run that I'm not going to have much to talk about of the run because we're just going to be smashing everything? I'm not really going to be down for that. I mean, what I am down for is going to fight Mother. Always down fighting Mother. Well, not always. I'm always down fighting Hush. 99% of the time. Alright, and thanks to the card reading from the Mirror Dimension, we know where the secret room's at. And he gave us some bombs, which I can use a bomb here. Alright, well, we didn't get either of those, but we did increase our double deal chance ever so slightly. Is that a mob? No, it was a boss trap room. Don't feel like giving up all my HP to enter there. But I don't know if anybody else has been trying to get healthy, lose weight, or trying to bulk up some weight, because I know there's some people that have issues with that. Alright, gonna wait for Wormwood here to come out again. There we go. Hey! Sir, you were supposed to die there? There we go. Thank you, homing. And we actually get perfection? I think I will take perfection. We don't have any tier effects right now, but it does increase the rate at which things drop from a room clear reward. And generally, I like having high luck. That's one thing I love in video games. Do we fight the boss or go to the secret room? I think we go ahead and fight the boss. I can probably find the secret room pretty easily. And we did not get the roll, and we get suplex. Okay. Definitely could have been a lot worse. Look at that. It's definitely paying out. Look at that. That's why you gotta try to not get hit. Perfection is amazing. Alright. Blind item. It could be literally anything. Hey, Spider Mod. Spider Mod's not bad. Now we should probably also spend more money, so that way we can, you know, get more stats. But I don't want to. I want to keep my money for a shop that I can actually see. Well, I already bought the blonde item, so it doesn't matter from that aspect. A shop where I want to save my money from future shops. That's what I meant. Dang me and my words. How do they work? How do I English? It's like when I accidentally called I tried to give somebody a compliment and I gave them a not so compliment. Oh, look at that Satanic Bible. And we got Bookworm. Ooh, I don't think that really affects Brimstone. Does it? I'm not really seeing the effect here. Alright, blind item. Could be literally anything. And it's a sad onion. Alright, I'm fine with that. Increasing our fire rate, which only increases the charge. So that way we can actually fire a little faster. I'm A-okay with that. Alright, let's go back and head down. Not to the next, well, yeah, to the next floor. We gotta go down to the mines. Because we're picking up the key pieces. The super secret room is probably up here. Yep, it was. Just had to give a guess. Curse of the Blind, I don't want to play the beggar there. Normally, with this amount of bombs that we have, I would have probably played them out till we paid out maybe once or twice. But today, not so much. Honestly, Curse of the Blind plus Chaos is absolutely terrifying because there's actually a lot of items that can screw up your run. And let's go to the item room. Too spooky, which kind of protects us from enemies that are charging at us. Or blind mystery item. Oh, we would have gotten Seraphim. Well, honestly, either one of those would have been good. There's also a bomb. La Bomba. Oh, you almost got me there, Spike Chest. I mean, I'll show you here in a second since we have so much HP. I don't really mind losing half a heart. You know how perfection, when you get hit, you lose it? Well, the Spike Chests, you don't. It's the same as, it's kind of like self-harm. Like when you go into the curse room. Little Brim. I mean, I might as well buy it. I'm not really too interested in Little Brim. I find him a little annoying to use. I mean, if you get something like Baby Bender, then Little Brim can actually absolutely carry you. But most of the time, I'm not really going to be using them. I honestly only picked them up for the conjoined effect. Because if we end up getting that, then I will be very, very happy. Let's see, what is our hyper carry for this run? I would have to say probably the homing. Homing just makes the game so easy. Because then you don't have to worry about aiming. Like I said earlier in the run, doesn't matter how much damage you have, if you can't hit it, then it's worthless. Alright, speaking of combos, if anybody is new to today's run, or new to my channel, I got a question for you that I kind of ask everybody. What is your favorite synergy? You know, I haven't asked that in a little bit. Toothpicks, I mean, range is useless for us. Toothpicks, it's a tears up. But we don't really need it. I'll take it anyway. And this gives us the mother transformation. Even though the range is useless, I'll go ahead and take it. Spend a little bit of HP to open that up. And pick up these hearts. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Like I think I said this earlier, but basically my favorite item in the game is soy milk, because of all the different synergies that you have with it. You know, high fire rate, all the tier effects that are in the game. It's just chef's kiss. I just love it. But I do my favorite quote synergy in this game is actually not anything to do with soy milk. It is Ludovico. I know that's something that nobody would have expected. Ludovico and Brimstone, because then you get that rounding tier effect. And since we have homing right now, ooh, that's gonna be, if we end up getting Ludovico, I will be a very, very happy camper. And let's go ahead and drop those right there, because I don't know if perfection, if you accidentally get hit in this little Indiana Jones run, if you end up losing it. And I'm not gonna test that out. I'm not gonna limit test. Not today. Not today. Yeah, let's get right in here. Generally, this isn't super hard. I don't really expect us getting hit at all. But hey, you never know. Sometimes you just have an off day, and you just take every little bit of bad damage. Which, honestly, that I'm the king of that. I'm the king of bad damage. And I'm surprised that I can get as many one runs as I can. Have to send him up this way. There we go. Get out of here, Shadow Mom. The spirit of Mordor. I don't know what you are. Yeah, I thought... Yeah, I thought he was going to, Dang it, I threw the ball in the wrong way. I don't know what I was thinking there. Go that way. Send you once more. Pick up the bomb. Throw it over there. We don't really need the card. It is just a fool card. Or not a fool card. It's a Hangman card. So you don't have to do the rest of this. I did not time that right. Alright. A little bit of a sloppy run, but we got plenty of HP. I'm not really worried about it. No, I'm gonna hold on to the moon card. I kind of wanted the other teleport card there so we can get to our shop a little easier, but yeah, I think I'm fine with what we have. Let's see. With the whole wildfires going off in Canada that's causing a lot of smoke, I'm actually getting some of it today. And in my state, they issued an advisory for air quality. And, well, it wasn't too bad yesterday because it was also raining a little bit. So it was pulling quite a bit of that atmospheric dust out. Which is, it's kind of crazy how one thing can affect so many people. Maybe we should set up giant air purifiers. Item room. And sulfur is nice, I'm not gonna lie, but I want to keep the Book of Shadows. And we got depression. Didn't really need to get that in item form. I already got that. And let's just continue on here. There's really not much else to talk about that. I mean, depression is fine, but it's not really like a super top tier item. It's just a item. I mean, it has that trailing Aquarius effect, which can be good. I don't like this room. Good thing we don't have to go back through there. But yeah, if enemies walk over the little cloud there, then you do get a holy light kind of smite, which is pretty strong, and it's not too bad. Fool card. Let's go ahead and use the moon card now, just so that we know where it is at. Excuse me there, sir. Where is the boss room and the shop? And there's the two things we're looking for right now. Now, I don't know if this build is going to be good against Mother. I don't think it's good right now. Go ahead and buy both of these. We got conjoined with which, or not with which, but with homing is absolutely fantastic. Yes, conjoined is a quote damage down. However, if you can get all those hitting, all those different streams of damage hitting something, then whew, it is a much higher DPS output. I mean, look at that. I don't think our normal brimstone would have done that. And we get mystery gift, which I'll use inside of here. And we get Sissy. All right. Hey there, Sissy. And red key. No. Today's not a red key day. I mean, I'll use it once. Let's use it on this floor. Where, looking at this floor layout, where would the red rooms be? It could be... No, it can't be that way. It can't be... I mean, it could be off the shop here. Like, south. It could also be next to the rooms over here. The ultra secret room, that's what I'm talking about. Could be there. Actually no, there's no door there. So I'm actually thinking it's off the shop. Can't be south. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be off the shop. So let's go ahead and inside the shop and use it in here. Oh well, I was wrong. Unfortunate. Well, let's go back and get our Book of Shadows for a little bit of protection against the later game bosses. And I don't feel like going for that chest because I don't want to get hit. You know, I don't want my brain confuzzling myself. Honestly, it's been really nice outside. I've been kind of want to go like fishing, but on the other hand, it's like I'd rather sit inside and watch YouTube. There's another spike chest. I don't really want to open that yet. There's a very good chance that we're going to end up losing perfection. I mean, as I say, I don't want to open it. I go ahead and open it, but... a little more moolah. Gotta go back and find our last shop. I'm still surprised that R-Key gave us Peep. I did not think that item would do that. Like, that was a little bit of a synergy there. What's a good... Here's a question for anybody out there. What is a good synergy that nobody ever realizes? Like the one we just found today. What is something that's super niche that almost nobody knows about? Because I definitely never would have thought that R-Key plus Eden's Blessing would give you another item. I mean, it makes sense. It really does. Like, you're essentially starting a new run. So why wouldn't Eden Blessing give you another item? Actually, no, we don't have flying. Never mind. I was gonna open those chests because you can place a bomb next to the gap there and open them up. But there's really no point in doing so. Hey, give us a fire rate increase, really? All right. Hogloss is a little useless. I mean, I'll take the Hangman card. We could actually use it inside here, but let's open these up and see what we get. Yeah, that's good enough for me to use the Hangman card. Gotta be careful of these spiked rock. Never want to touch that. They do have a really offset hitbox. Like, a lot of times you'll be sitting there, you're like, okay, I'm completely fine, and then it just reaches out and grabs you by the ankle and mad dogs you. Alright. Well, I did not see the triple shot, so we lost our perfection. Let's actually take the Polaroid. So that way we have the Polaroid invincibility, since we don't have any red heart HP. Probably should have used the Book of Shadows, like I'm going to do right here. I'm not going to be greedy about using it, which I was just there, and we end up losing perfection. But you know what? I think we don't really need it anymore. Generally, you want to be picking up perfection if you have any form of tier effect, which right now we don't, or if you need money. Whew. I'm surprised I went through that. I don't have much experience against fighting that boss. And Black Candle, again, a little useless. I mean, it gave us a demon heart, so I guess HP back is kind of good, even though we spent a little to get it. And not having a curse in the last 4, I guess that's alright. But I think this is just about it. If everybody has enjoyed today's run, I've definitely had some good experiences with it. And I definitely hope you stick around for more. I'm just sitting here trying to think what kind of thumbnail would I do. I guess I can put like R-Key and Eden's Blessing up, and then do like some form, because I do want to grow the channel. It's always exciting to see. Not that like I said before, this is basically a hobby for me. It's not really something I'm too invested in. I mean, I'm definitely going to continue making videos regardless, It's not one of those things where it's like, it's kind of whatever, and then you never see me again. No, 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 no. That's not gonna happen. Let's go ahead and fight the boss. Get some nice blood bag action in there. Got ourselves a Polaroid invincibility, getting there with the ball of bandages and Mom's razor. There we go. And we'll save Book of Shadows in case we desperately need it. And thanks to Spider Mod, we can actually see Mom's health. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that at all. Generally, this attack is like super dangerous for me. But yeah, definitely gonna continue doing the whole YouTube thing. Definitely gonna continue making daily episodes. But it's always exciting to see things improve. But if you have anything that I can do to improve, and if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one.